Okay, let's take a look at this quick illustration of how you could use Excel's rate function to solve this particular type of time value of money problem. And the problem says if you invest $5,000 today and make 4 additional payments, and at the end of 5 years from now you have saved $32,000 in your account, what rate of return did you earn? Okay, now I want to slide this up a little bit so you can also see the formula bar, because we're going to use that. And let's drop in various pieces of information that we have so we can solve this with Excel's rate function. Okay, so we know the payment amount, which is usually abbreviated as PMT, is, let me move it over here so we've got a little bit of room, $5,000. Okay, the number of payments, which is usually abbreviated as N, is 5. We make 1 today and 4 more in annual amounts, so that's 5. Okay, the future value, usually abbreviated as FV, is $32,000. And then we can use the rate function to solve this, but I want to do one other thing. I want to show the cash outflows as being negative and the cash inflows as being positive, because that's how Excel expects the numbers to appear. That's also the same way a calculator that has time value of money functions will expect the parameters or variables to appear. Okay, and then we can solve for the interest rate. And that's usually abbreviated as I. And in Excel, this function is called rate. So we'll type in equals rate and hit the left paren. Now, you can see in cell C8 where I'm at, but if I click right here on the formula bar, I'll get a nice pop-up asking me to drop in the function arguments. So the number of periods is 5, comes from that cell right there. The payment amount is $5,000, and again it's negative because that represents cash we are giving up in the hopes of earning a positive return later, right? Okay, the present value is really 0. Now you could type in 0 here or you could ignore it. We're starting off with nothing, right? And the future value is that $32,000, which is a positive number, so we'll show that down. And then the last question it is asking is the type. And this is critical on this one. And it says type is a logical value. If the payment occurs at the beginning of the period, make it a 1. If payment is at the end of the period, make it 0. Now normally lots of these problems are always 0 and 0 or blank. But in this one we are investing the $5,000 today, so the payment does occur at the beginning of the period, and we're interested in what happens at the end of 5 years from now. So this one we have to put a 1 in there. And we hit OK, and what we come back with is our answer. And let me carry that to various decimal places. And the rate says it's 8.34%. And that's the answer of how to use Excel's rate function. Thanks, everyone.